The beautiful Balcombe Estuary in the middle of Mount Martha is the largest and most intact estuary on the eastern side of Port Phillip Bay. BERG Mount Martha is a not-for-profit friends group formed back in 1997 to preserve and restore the unique ecology of the Balcombe Estuary and reserves. Here is a group of our volunteers preparing to tackle their valuable environmental work. Our main working bee activity is removing non-Indigenous plants, weeds, so that local natives have space to grow. Here are some of the baddies we target: bone seed, panic veld grass, mirror bush, polygala, arum lily, flaxleaf broom, pitostrum, periwinkle, cotoneaster and bridal creeper. After removing the weeds, we often plant new Indigenous plants to increase the diversity of the bushland. We usually put guards around them to protect them from rabbits and other animals. Plants include sweet bassaria, coastal banksia, kangaroo apple, drooping sheoak, prickly wattle and soft speargrass. Other lovely Indigenous species such as hyacinth orchids, silky guinea flower, common everlastings, spiny-headed matrush, green orchids, swamp melaleuca, coastal tea tree and common correa come up naturally when the weeds are removed. Once we've planted, especially in open areas, we often mulch to keep the weeds down. And after the hard work, there's always one of our legendary morning teas. For many projects, we seek grants so that we can enlist the help of contractors to clear major weed species. We also work with the Shire to organise control burns, often where coastal tea tree has become dominant or a fire hazard, and good regeneration is expected. Here you can see the before and after effects of the Maud Street burn and the rapid and diverse plant life which has come back since the burn. We also work closely with Melbourne Water to monitor the water quality in the estuary and creek every month. We sample and test for oxygen, salinity, phosphate, acidity, water temperature and turbidity. For over 10 years, BERG Mount Martha has been examining the macroinvertebrates in the creek, their numbers and the variety of species, which is another key indicator of healthy water. Here are some BERG Mount Martha volunteers conducting testing at the Briars. If you're interested, check out our test results on the BERG Mount Martha website. It goes without saying that healthy native vegetation and high-quality water are essential for attracting and keeping our beautiful animals and native birds. In 2014, we built the Liz Barraclough bird hide near the mouth of the estuary so that people like you can observe wonderful water birds like spoonbills, egrets, ibis and many types of ducks. Around the bird hide and in the bushland, you may see superb blue wrens, yellow robins, tawny frogmouths and many more. Educating the community is another important part of our work. We think it's important to offer training workshops and presentations to our members, school children and the wider community to keep them informed and involved in our activities. The famous boardwalk shown here was originally developed by our partner group, Rotary. It's now visited and enjoyed by locals and visitors more than 50,000 times every year. More recently, we've developed 2 new audio trails, starting with the Yellow Robin Trail, which uses a QR reader on your mobile phone to inspire and educate children about the estuary's history and ecology. BERG Mount Martha has also provided signage along the boardwalk to help everyone learn more about what we're trying to preserve and why it's so important. Check out the signs next time you walk the boardwalk. Another BERG Mount Martha initiative in the reserves has been the installation of nesting boxes for native animals and some of our tiniest creatures, the microbats and beautiful sugar gliders that you'll only see at night. Look out for them in the trees. We hope this has given you a good understanding of the work of BERG Mount Martha. Why not join us as a member? Come to a working bee, help out with some of our community activities, and make your contribution to preserving this unique estuary and bushland reserve.